All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier self-hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So today is a very interesting, very different topic. On this pod, we do talk a lot about business. We talk a lot about what it takes, especially as a digital coach, to be able to build a business, to be able to stay in business, and to really be able to build a community so that not only are you able to reach out to more people, but that you're able to sustain your longevity, your um, reason for being in this profession, this vocation, literally this calling that you have. So today we are going a slightly different tangent. Uh, when in this line of work, um, to really be able to help more and more people, one of the things that you'll notice is that as you go deeper into um, your journey as a coach, a healer, somebody who knows and who can feel that you've been given given this special power, if you want to call it that, to be able to truly hold space for other people. One of the things that you'll notice on this journey is that you will change, right? And the more you're willing to change, the more you will be able to find yourself doing deeper and deeper work. Because the more you start to get to know yourself, the more you are willing to allow yourself to change, you'll start to notice that your environment also shifts, right? And like any shifting, it's like, when we were kids, uh, and then we became, teenagers, and that period was, for a lot of us, it was painful. Uh, a lot of it was, the unknown. We just felt that we were changing, and we really couldn't figure out why. We couldn't figure out until after what was actually happening. And even as we grew older, a lot of times the pain that we felt was because we really didn't know what we wanted, right? And of course, if you reflect now over the last couple of years, uh, you'll find that more and more each day you're becoming clearer about what you do want. So if you do want peace and calm and relaxation and healing, then you will find yourself seeking out your environment that is able to facilitate that. So, by definition, when you start to do that, you'll start to notice that even the people around you start to change. Now, that could be in the context of people actually moving in different directions, some closer, some further apart. And you'll find that even you yourself start to become more um, conscious of energy, more conscious of people's words, more conscious of your own words, right? And as you start to do this, and remember, this is a lifelong, process of transformation. It's not something that gets done in 1 or 2 years. And this is something that I keep reminding my clients and definitely my students as well, that if you really want to commit to this journey of changing, be prepared literally for the rest of your life to keep changing, to keep evolving. Because when you do that, that is when you're able to go deeper and deeper into being present to yourself, to your oneness. And along that path, of course, you will, have many, many different experiences where you'll find people will be drawn closer to you. You'll also find people being repelled or not really able to understand you um, based on who you are at that time. So, as sometimes that can be difficult. Sometimes that can feel alienating, or you may end up feeling alienated for a period of time. But I can tell you this, that if you treat this as being part of the process and that you know that there's something deeper at work, and that you are allowing yourself to stay open to miracles, to, you know, deeper and deeper change, deeper and deeper healing happening in your life, then these changes will happen. And in fact, that's really the reason why today's pod is all about your vibe, your vibe attracting your tribe, meaning that whether it is in the context of the work that you do or the vocation, and therefore certain people are drawn to your message, who are seeking what you are being more and more every day. And this also will extend towards people that you meet outside of the work that you're doing, right? So even when you're not consciously doing the work, you'll still, you'll find that, you know, whether it's friends, whether it's family, that uh, those who are, you know, who really connect with you will be drawn closer, and those who don't will, you know, you will feel that dissonance instinctively, and over a period of time you will also be able to figure out that, you know, that it's okay. And one thing I can just remind you is that, you know, as long as you keep coming back to the core question, which is what do I want, and you know, what is my purpose, these are two questions. The beautiful part is that these are questions which are unending, meaning they never end. It never ends with, okay, I want this, now I got it, that's it, done, thank you, right? It literally becomes iterative, which means you will start to, as you ask these questions, you'll start to discover more and more about you. And obviously, when you discover more about you are opening yourself up to, you know, to connect to something that's more, um, you know, celestial, more not of this world, right? More spiritual. And the more you do that, the more you will literally be in sync with that power that is much greater than you. So, you know, as I reflect back on the week, and also, um, you know, some conversations that I was having with my own family today, it just kind of reminded me that, you know, that this happens, and it's perfectly normal. It's perfectly okay. Uh, you know, that some people are drawn in, and some people will automatically feel that repulsion, if you want to call that, right? Like magnets attract and repel. So that's perfectly okay. So especially as a digital coach, if you are somebody who is on this journey now and you've done a lot of work, you've invested your time and your money, and you've invested in tools and technology, and of course in mentors and their programs, only to realize that when you look at your bank balance that there's something that's not lining up. This is that moment, you know, to pause and reflect and really understand, really ask yourself this question. It's like, you know, what is it that I'm not doing? Because a lot of this has to do with our own, you know, our own inner beliefs. And if till now you've been focusing more on an external, now is that time for you to start focusing within. And I've been extremely blessed to have discovered uh, the role of, initially it was neuro linguistic programming, but I know deep inside of me, it's this power of hypnosis that I discovered, not only to be able to use in my own life, but to be able to, you know, help my clients on their journey. So this is me, you know, telling you that if you are that person that's been that digital coach that's been looking for what's that missing piece, then I can tell you that the power of hypnosis will is definitely something that can make that difference in your life. Now, again, don't take my word for it. And this is, in fact, one of the reasons why I've created a workshop where you get to experiment, you get to experience, and at the end of it, you get to, you know, decide if this is really what that missing piece was. And I can tell you this, you know, when you come and experience it, and then you are able to have that feeling inside of you, there is a whole world that's waiting for you to be able to develop, to be able to build your own self beliefs and make them so positive that, you know, you don't have to focus on changing your negative beliefs. you get to focus on building new positive self beliefs. And again, like I said, come experiment and experience and then see for yourself how this can change in your life. So with this, of course, just a reminder, I do the workshop on Sundays at 11 a.m. So please treat this as my invitation to you. Having said that, of course, remember this is a paid workshop, so the link will be available on the pod. And of course, if you don't see it, you can definitely either go to my website, which is rahulgeorge.com. You'll find the link there. Or third option, of course, is you can always ping me directly and I will share the link with you. So I definitely look forward to seeing you in the workshop. And of course, as always, if there's any way in which I can help you, definitely reach out and let me know. Last but not the least, to remember, to literally live with purpose, because when that starts, then your life shifts. So, with that, I want to thank you once again for listening, for reaching this part of the live, of the pod. And I will, of course, see you in the next one. Till then, take care, God bless, and wish you all the very best on your journey.